She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her.
Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, then hi, I'm Lauren, and on my channel we mostly talk about anything luxury, but we also discuss lifestyle and beauty. So if you're interested in any of these topics, please consider subscribing to my channel and we'll get started with the video. In today's video, I'm presenting you 10 luxury gift ideas for her under $1,000. I've already done a similar video last year. The only difference is last year my budget was $500. So if you have a smaller budget, please go ahead and check out that video. I will leave it in the little information link over here. But if you have a budget of $1,000 and you still haven't found the perfect present for your friend, your sister, your mother, or your wife, then this video is for you. So for every idea that I have, I will either show you the product itself if I actually have it, but if I don't have it, then I will try to include a picture on the screen either here or here. So let's start with my first idea, which is a pair of Burberry ankle leather boots with the house check, which retails for $790. I've actually tried them in store, so I don't have them, of course, hence the picture on the screen, but I have tried them in store and I can tell you that they're very, very comfortable. They don't have a heel, which for me is really great because I'm 5'11" or 180 centimeters, so again, I don't need to, add any height to my already very big existing height. So that's why I feel like for me they would be really perfect. Those would be the kind of boots that I could walk around in all day. They're leather boots, so they're a little bit less easy to damage than anything like suede. So I feel like they're a very good investment, also in the sense that they're very classic and it seems like everybody will love them. It's not like, something very peculiar or something like a little bit extravagant. It's just very, very classic, and it's never going to go out of style, and I feel like this could work for a lot of people. So next up we have the Hermes Click H bracelet, which I have over here in black, which retails for $620. Again, I feel like it's a big luxury staple in the sense that it will never go out of style. It's really easy to wear. It works for everyone. They have two sizes. They have small and then large. This is actually one of the small ones. So you do have to try to know the size of the person that you're gifting this to. But other than that, like as far as style is concerned, I think that it goes with absolutely everything. There are a variety of colors. This is obviously black. I have other ones in other colors, which I've actually included in my jewelry collection video. So if you're interested in seeing either the jewelry that I have or the different colors of H bracelets that I have, then I will leave it in the little information link over here so you can go ahead and check that out. But really, I feel like this is an amazing gift, works for everyone, stunner, never goes out of style. What more can you ask? For idea number 3, it's actually something that I don't have, but I'm dying to have, and it's a Zimmermann dress. Obviously, the price depends on the model that you choose. There are several models available under $1,000. There are also some models that are over $1,000, but frankly, there's more to choose from in the $1,000 range. It's never going to be a problem. They're really super trendy. I see them everywhere on Instagram, in the street, at the mall, and obviously the price tag is a little bit discouraging. So I feel like this isn't really the type of thing that I would buy for myself. I think that I would be a little bit concerned about the price tag for a dress of $1,000. Oh my god, it seems like a lot. But if someone is giving this to me, then it feels a little bit better, or at least I feel a little bit better about it, in the sense that I haven't quote, wasted my money. I know it seems really funny, but it's just the way that I feel. So for me, this is something that I would love to have, but just don't have, I guess, the guts to buy it myself. So if I could receive this, I would feel a lot better about it, and I feel like it's exactly the same for other people. So if you want to treat, a girl in your family to a beautiful dress, I feel like that's a great choice. So next up, we have the Gucci Princedown Fur Mules, which actually retail for $995, so it's barely under $1,000. I mean, if you have to add the tax, it's not, but just for the sake of argument, let's say that it is. And I've had them for about a year. By the way, if you haven't seen the unboxing yet, I will leave it in the little information link over here. I go over things like first impressions, how I model them, mod shots, all that. I actually wear them as house slippers. I've never taken them outside. I wear them as house slippers. They're so comfortable and really warm. So I would highly recommend them. You know, if you know someone who loves to be comfortable and who loves to like snuggle up and be cozy and who is always cold, kind of like me, then this would be a perfect present. So for idea number 5, I have an Hermes belt, and the one that I have is the 32mm in Veau Ipsum in the color combination Étain and Indigo, with the guilloché belt buckle over here. And I got it about 2 or 3 years ago, and when I purchased it, it was $880. There are some other ones that still resell for under $1,000 on the Hermes website. I did check. Obviously not this one, but there are other either color combinations, other sizes, or other buckles that will leave you under the $1,000 mark, which, you know, I feel like for an Hermes belt is pretty good. I've actually included this model in my belt collection. I don't know if you're interested in seeing the other belts that I have from other brands, but just in case you are, I will leave it in the little information link over here. A belt is obviously always a good idea for a present, and I feel like, you know, the Hermes belt is really kind of the top of the line in terms of belts. You know, it's not like the Gucci ones or the LV ones that you see very often. Hermes is very classy, but I would say similar to the Zimmermann dress, it's kind of so expensive that you don't want to drop this type of price on yourself. So I think that if you receive it, it's just a little bit nicer. So similar to the dress, I feel like if you want to treat a person in your family to something really nice, then the H buckle and the belt is a really good idea. It's also never going to run out of style. I mean, this has been like a luxury staple for so many years, and it's going to stay the same. So really, you're not wasting your money. So the next idea that I have is a Chanel brooch, and the one that I have over here has pearls and then little diamond studs over here. It's one that I've had for a very long time. And to be honest, I don't remember the price at all. I mean, it's been at least like 5 or 6 years, and I don't have the receipts. I actually looked for it before filming this video, and then I couldn't find it, and I was kind of heartbroken because in case I had to sell it, you know, it would be a problem not having the receipt. But I went ahead and looked at the Chanel website, and they have, you know, current brooches from the current collections for under $1,000. I know that specific ones can be hard to find, like, you know, there was this, I feel like it was a hairpin or something like that that was really trendy like 2 or so years ago, that now retails for like $1,500. But I think that regular brooches like this, I actually saw one like mine on Fashion File or another one of these websites for $840. So even that is, you know, kind of high, but I went ahead and looked at the Chanel website, and they had some for $500, $600, $700, all of those good prices. So I think that this is really nice because, you know, if you know someone that loves to accessorize, that loves to dress up, this is obviously something that can be worn on clothes. For me, I'm personally a little bit afraid of damaging my clothes, so I don't really wear it very often. I know that if you know someone who has like a tweed jacket or something, it's really good because this actually doesn't damage tweed at all. But I have more of like cashmere coats and all of that, so I'm a little bit mindful about it. But this can also be worn as a hairpin, and that's pretty much the way that I use mine. And then my little secret is that I put a combination of bobby pins and then a little hair tie right underneath, like one of those mini hair ties that is transparent underneath this, and then you can't see it at all, and it looks really beautiful. My next idea is a pair of Stuart Weitzman boots, and the ones that I have are a pair of Lowland ones over here in black. I feel like they're very comfortable. You can walk all day in them. It's really the best for exploring cities. The only downside is that they can be a little bit hard to maintain because it's suede, so you obviously can't walk in the rain with them or in like puddles or anything. So this would be more for like somebody who is a little bit careful or a little bit, you know, mindful of their belongings. Personally, I've had mine for like 3 years, and as you can see, they're in really good condition still, and I have worn them like a lot. I have worn them, you know, I don't know, I didn't count, but like many times, including for like day trips where I walked like the entire day in the city. So I feel like they're still in really good condition, and I love them so much that I actually went ahead and got myself another pair of the same model. So if you're interested in seeing the color that I got, I will leave the video over here. It's an unboxing from Stuart Weitzman. It's actually a double unboxing because when I went to the boutique, I had to get myself a pair of these, and then I saw something else that caught my eye, and so of course I had to get it. You know how it is. But I feel like these would be the perfect present for somebody that you may not know like so well. You know, if you're like dating a girl for a short period of time and you need to like give her a present and you want it to be luxury oriented, I think this would be perfect for really anyone, because it doesn't scream like luxury brands or anything. It's very discreet. There's no like brand name tags, anything like that. This, you know, is something that can be worn by anyone of any like, you know, body type, height, etc., etc. So I think this is my go-to for if you don't know the person well or you're just not sure what to give. For idea number 8, I have a Louis Vuitton agenda. I have mine in monogram in size medium. There are actually 3 sizes for 3 very different prices. The first one is the small size, and that retails for $395. Then we have the medium one, which is this one, which retails for $660. And finally, we have the larger one, which retails for $840. So you have very different prices, but I feel like it's such a staple. It's so practical. Honestly, it's very easy to get disorganized, especially in today's life. So I feel like having this really makes it a lot easier. So if you know somebody who is always running around, who has difficulty being organized, or who has like 1,000 appointments, aka me, this would be perfect because they would never miss an appointment. And this actually goes in my purse. So obviously the smallest one would fit better and would fit in probably any purse. But this actually fits in most of my purses, you know, not like the Chanel classic flaps or anything, but if you have a regular tote bag, this works perfectly. I feel like the larger one may be a little bit of an issue when it comes to carrying it around. That's why, for me, I would recommend having the medium one. The small one is a little small for me, especially because I'm a big person. So then, you know, like my hand is actually almost bigger than the agenda itself, so it's a little bit ridiculous. Writing on it is a little bit difficult. But the medium one is really nice, fits in a purse, easy to organize, so it's really the go-to present for me. Next up, we have the MMs Avalon Pillow, which retails for $910, which I think is perfect for the person who loves to decorate their house, or for example, for someone who just moved in or who just like acquired a house or something like that. I think that this is a really nice gift, including for like a couple maybe. That you know is into luxury, but you don't really know them so well. That's also something that's very widely acceptable. There are a few colors, but they're always in the very nice and, you know, neutral tones. So even if you don't know like the color of their couch or like the color of their you know, living room or anything, I feel like you really can't go wrong with an MMs pillow. There are colors like black, gray, charcoal, tan. It's always in these ranges, and it's such a classical piece. I mean, it's been trendy for such a long time that in my mind it's something that will never go out of style, and it's a great investment. And it would be a lovely present to receive for Christmas, especially because it's getting cold outside and, you know, it just feels super cozy. I've actually touched it in the store and I've pretty much contemplated getting it, and then I didn't, and then, you know, I'm half regretting it now. And finally, for my last idea, I would recommend a Canada Goose jacket. I feel like this is something that you just can't go wrong with. Mine is called the Victoria Parka, and it retails for $950, so it's just under the $1,000 mark. And frankly, out of the entire list of my recommendations, I feel like this is the most worth it because you really get a lot for your money. In terms of warmth, it's extremely warm, extremely comfortable. It's very durable as well. I've had this jacket for probably 3 or 4 years, and I've worn it non-stop in Canada, like every single day. And honestly, it's an amazing investment. So if you know someone who's always cold, or who's like traveling to a cold continent or cold country, or who's just like afraid of cold temperatures, then this is really perfect. I feel like for $950, you know, things like a pillow or, you know, a pair of house slippers may seem expensive, and they are, but really for a parka, for the amount of work that goes into these and for the amount of comfort that you will have, these will last at least like something like 10 years, whereas, you know, the mules, they will not. So I think this is really a great investment and a great present. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope that I've been able to inspire you and that I've at least given you a few ideas if you're still running out of ideas and haven't found the present. So please go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa.